This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Police on Exuma investigating the near drowning of an Asian female on Thursday afternoon. The 34-year-old woman is presently here in the capital seeking medical attention after she was discovered submerged in waters in the area of the Sea Aquarium on Staniel Key, Exuma. The incident reportedly occurred shortly after 1 p.m. on Thursday. The Chinese national was retrieved from the water and taken to the Staniel Key Clinic for initial medical attention. She was later airlifted to New Providence, where she is detained in hospital in stable condition. A 16-year-old female student of a high school on North Eleuthera is in police custody, assisting them with their investigations after she reportedly brought and sold cookies infused with suspected marijuana onto a school's campus on North Eleuthera. Preliminary reports reveal that around 2:30 p.m. on Thursday, police were notified that 3 students who reportedly bought and consumed the infused cookies were not feeling well. The students complained of feeling lightheaded, nauseous, and dizzy. Subsequently, they were taken to the local clinic for medical attention, accompanied by their parents. Police investigations continue. Meanwhile, police on Inagua apprehended 18 illegal immigrants on Thursday. According to reports, sometime around 12:30 p.m., a concerned citizen alerted police that a group of illegal migrants were observed in the area of the bus in Clark Harbor, some 35 miles east of Matthew Town. Police, in collaboration with members from the Bahamas National Trust, conducted a search of the area and arrested 14 males and 4 females. The group was transported to the Matthew Town Police Station and later handed over to the Department of Immigration for further investigation. Health officials received 3 40-foot container loads of anti-pandemic supplies, inclusive of oximeters and hospital protective gear. The donation, valuing some $160,000, was handed over by Her Excellency Dai Ching-li, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China.
These supplies have been provided as an outcome of the foreign ministers' meeting among China and Caribbean countries having diplomatic relations with China held in April last year. They are the 11th batch and the largest one so far of medical supplies and equipment offered by China to the Bahamas since the start of the pandemic. We do hope they'll go some way to shoring up the capacities of the public hospitals here in the Bahamas. Through concrete actions such as these, China is demonstrating its friendship to the Bahamian people. Our countries have always stood by each other and supported each other during the challenging years of the pandemic. China will remain a reliable friend who will help you in whatever way possible. Although our countries are half a world away from each other, we forged a sincere bond of friendship.
The supplies were procured a year ago, but due to disruption in the supply chain, there were delays. Receiving the donations was Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Dovell, who says the donations will go a long way in the fight against COVID.
Today is another display of friendship where 3 40-foot trailers of medical supplies have been donated to help us in our fight with the COVID pandemic. It is clear that even though many of the restrictions in our country is no longer in place, COVID-19 still exists, and I can speak specifically about some of the challenges we currently face here at the Princess Margaret Hospital and by extension the Rand Memorial Hospital. These supplies will go a long way in our fight, and we intend to use them wisely and to distribute them not only at the Princess Margaret Hospital, but also at the Rand Memorial Hospital and the Grand Bahama Health Services.
Items included masks, gloves, shoe covers, as well as hospital trolleys. A probe has been launched into the millions of dollars reportedly missing from an account belonging to Sprint legend Usain Bolt at Jamaican investment firm Stock and Securities Limited, SSL. The sports star's manager, Nugent Walker, confirmed this. SSL has reportedly called in the police. According to Bolt's manager, he became aware of the discrepancies with his account earlier this week. He said all the relative steps have been taken to get to the bottom of this with the Financial Investigations Division and Financial Services Commission among the entities which reports have been made. It is unclear exactly how much of Bolt's money has gone missing and exactly when it did go missing. Bolt has been with the firm Stocks and Securities Limited for over 10 years. As a result of this situation, his entire financial portfolio is now being reviewed. There are reports coming out of Jamaica that a former employee at SSL has been implicated in massive fraud at the entity, including the missing sums from both accounts. That person is said to be in discussions with SSL and the lawyers representing the stocks and securities firm. And finally, beginning this evening, 10 of the strongest chess players in the country are gearing up to vie for the Bahamas National Chess Championship title. The prestigious event marks the return of the National Chess Championship since the start of the COVID pandemic. It kicks off at 6:30 p.m. this evening with players paired for the first round. The tournament will take place over 2 full weekends at the J. Whitney Pinder Building on Collins Avenue. The slate of players include 5-time national champion, candidate master Kendrick Knowles, who is the defending champion, Sean Barker, national master Valentine Cox, Noah Albury, Curtis Pride Jr., Dr. Kenville Lockhart, Avian Pride, candidate master Byron Small, FIDE master Cecil Munker, and Trevor Bridgewater. The event, which is also a FIDE-rated tournament, will use a 10-round Swiss format with 90 minutes and 30 seconds per move. Colina is the main sponsor for the tournament. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Dorino Saunders. Thanks for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.